victory over the Marlins 6-5. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. The Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they
Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis. Miles Michaelis is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And fellas, we took and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
One strike.
Fastball called for strike 2. Hayward, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an. Stepping up to the plate, number 19. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right center. Almora will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
The first baseman, number 44.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. Martinez going back, still going back, gone to lead off the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Contreras carries a batting line little over the 260 mark.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Wieters over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting it.
Now at the plate, John Lester. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
So striding in, Matt Carpenter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the first pitch here from Lester. This is pulled into right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Almora ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Zobrist backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Number 19. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, right
2 men on, 2 out, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And that's the third out. Into the box, Albert Almora. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Ripped down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He flied out leading off the ball game. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up. Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep in driving runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Here you go.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line from the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so his remarkable season continues, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Now batting. The shortstop, Paul.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. High and deep to center field. Almora ranging back to the track. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Big number 67 on the year. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him. And when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 3 runs already home here. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off with
Here's the first pitch to him.
Javier.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 44.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Played on the backhand. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. Miles Michaelis flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 19.
Digging in, number 19. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Drives it out to deep right center field. Giving chase is Almora. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready
now
once again, Jose Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lester's ready. First pitch on the way. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-2 now from Lester, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber has a beat on it. And that retires the side. So after the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit hard back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next is Albert Almora. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Digging in, Paul DeYoung.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Paul.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. This is lifted out to left. Schwarber waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler O'Neill. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now batting, third base.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging in next will be the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to... Standing in, Ben Zobrist. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ben Zobrist is retired to kick off the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. O'Neill racing back On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting
at the plate, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Steve Cishek is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Stepping into the box, Miles Michaelis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Popped him up. Rizzo is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 19. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The right fielder, Jose.
Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Hit high and deep to left field. Schwarber racing back at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 44.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 pitch. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1 and 2.
Try to get him to chase.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's it said, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Hayward at the track. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
As a look, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Looking up is Almora. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Career homer number 149 as they have widened this lead to 8 now. So it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Standing in now, Giovanni Gallegos. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
David Bodie.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Hayward has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 19. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. This is hit high and deep out to left. Schwarber looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season as they push this lead up to 9 now. Guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The relay.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Kyle Schwarber goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Ready with the 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Albert.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Martinez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Now batting, Paul DeYoung. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The bouncer to the left side. Baez has it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side. Digging in, Ben Zobrist starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Back up the middle, and there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The batter.
Reset and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Castellanos is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and, of course, the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world.
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 10-1. They now have won 14 consecutive games. The A's got 18 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 14-4. The Reds hit 3 long balls as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-1. The Twins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-0. Mike Foltynewicz earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals 6-5. The Philadelphia Phillies launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-4. The Rockies racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-1. The Yankees grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 11-5. The Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 8-6. Eloy Jimenez had a big fly with 5 driven in, helping the White Sox push past the Mets 7-4. The Cleveland Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-7. The Kansas City Royals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they blew out the Jays 14-2. The Detroit Tigers totaled 11 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-2. The Rangers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-3. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch. Into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben.
No balls and 1 strike.
Zobrist.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Ready with another 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The next 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Martinez racing back, Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Here's Jason Hayward now.
The right fielder.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubs starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approach.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. His career line against Waka. He has an even 10 hits in 41 ABs. He's also hit 3 home runs.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Waka steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's hit 8 home runs in his last 10 games. Did you hear me? That's 8 bombs in his last 10 games. Whatever you're doing, stop and...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. And gone up into the second deck. The 297th of his career, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Almora going back on it. Still going back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. An incredible 90 now on the season. And it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Batting 5th,
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Tyler O'Neill having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Schwarber is there, and he puts it away to stop. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Waka. He's hitting .437, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Goldschmidt near the first base bag, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th. The catcher,
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. O'Neill is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He went deep in the contest last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Giving chase is Almora. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
batting 9.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the veteran right-hander Michael Waka will hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He's set. Here it comes. In the air now, out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and they breathe.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Center fielder.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Albert.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
0-1. He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Second at bat for him. And remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Almora is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Looking up is Contreras, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Line drive to center field. Almora is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one if we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. O'Neill ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The throw into second. Digging in for his second at bat, Anthony Rizzo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. O'Neill is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Striding in once again, Matt Carpenter.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping up now, Matt Wieters. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
2 down.
The pitcher,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. Popped him up. Contreras over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Nicholas Castellanos will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's down to third. Carpenter has it. Throw on to second for the force in this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. He's got it 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Line hard. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. And 2, here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, number 298 in his career, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now batter.
In now, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals and that's a hat trick, but how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. O'Neill swings and belts it to right. This ball's deep. And he will get there to make the running play. And so the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Zobrist. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And if we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that's in there for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground out victim last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Waka steps into his windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. So digging in now, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Carpenter.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Baez has a play. 1 out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
1 gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters.
Wieters.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Almora is there. 2 gone.
The pitcher,
now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Wacha. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the... So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Kyle Schwarber.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. O'Neill looks up. Onto the grass hill and gone. David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, David Bodie.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as he's asking to do it for his starter here tonight. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Martinez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Wieters is under it. 2 down.
Now
digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he fouls this one off. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Martinez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brandon Kinsler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brandon
at the plate, number 19. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Line towards center field. Almora patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last 8.
And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Looking up is Almora. Gone! He's done it. Paul Goldschmidt is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Marcell Ozuna will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Zobrist is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jason Hayward will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Javier Baez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. They've done a real nice job keeping this guy in the wraps in this one.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half for the... Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Tyler O'Neill. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. Xavier Cedeno answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 65, Xavier Cedeno.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's the second out. Ready now, Matt Wieters. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there. And that's the 3rd out. at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5